Okay, hello, hello, hello. Okay, this is a test for the trading journal. This is my trading journal, and I hope everyone's fine. I know there's nobody here yet, but in the future, I hope that you will be able to come and join me in my trading journal. Let's try. I'll just give a short analysis for today. Uh, Basically, I was looking at the Euro USD and also the Pound USD. So, oh, actually, one of them just hit the take profit. Okay, so this is my take profit right here. I took a sell from here on top, and the reason I took a sell was I based it on auto chartist. So auto chartist right here, okay, it gave a signal on the 15-minute. Okay, if I was going to the 15-minute right here, it doesn't show. Hold on. It doesn't show my auto chartist window. Let me just set up my my OBS to. Let me just do a display window. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay. So I'm looking at my window here. You can see from my screen that I opened auto chartist. You can see in the 15-minute, the identified time was 10 o'clock, which is the server time, auto chartist server time. So I have to figure out where, like, what time it is. So for me in Thailand, right now it is 8:28 p.m. because it's Bangkok time. So at when it was identified, okay, that it would go up to here. But what I did was I took a sell right here because it was taking a resistance right over here. So I was saying, like, if I did a sell and it went up here, it would bounce back. So my stop loss was right about here. Actually, I think I miscalculated. I thought that it already reached the target, and then it was going down. So my initial reaction was it would bounce, a retracement. Okay, so that was my reasoning. For the Euro USD, okay, I was looking at the 15-minute here in auto chartist. Okay, it was giving a recommendation for going down. So for my analysis also is that it reached this there's this area over here where it's like a consolidation. So it would be struggling to either break it, so it would retrace a little bit. So this is now my retrace. It retraced until this area here with where there's a small support here. It also touched the moving average lines, So this is acting as support. So let's analyze right now. So my take profit is here, which is $6, right down to this area over here. Should I take profit now, or should I wait? Now I put my stop loss into break even. Let me put a positive, like 12 pips positive. That's equivalent to $1. Let me just turn this off so that you can see. I put a text here. Okay, so this area, as you can see, I put my stop loss here. It's quite the text is quite small, so I hope you can see it. So this is where I put this is where I entered, and then I broke, my stop loss was right here, and I moved it down to positive 12 pips. So even if I'm stopped out, it will be $1. So I'm using a very low lot size, micro lot size. It's a very small account, so I just want to be careful at the moment while I'm still testing the strategies. So I'll explain more later on how I use these strategies. Okay, my take profit is around 60 pips. That is $6 in a micro lot. So 60 pips, that is right here, this area. Now there's also I put a support line here, and so that should be the support. So if I move up, let's say 1 hour, yeah, this is where I put my support because it touches a lot of bouncing areas here. Okay, at the moment, if you're looking at the 1 hour, this is a downward channel right here also is a downward channel, top of the channel, and going down. So no guarantees, it might still go up or it might go down directly to the take profit. So maybe let's just hold. I think we can hold. The candle is also engulfing the previous one, but it's touching a support line from the moving averages. So this is the 9 and this is the 55. So it's touching both those, the 55 and almost going to the 9. So either it will bounce with these moving averages. So as you can see, it went up. Okay, went up to the 200 moving average and it bounced. So you can see here, the previous one, it also bounced the 200 moving average. It was like struggling around this area, then went down, and then it went to support, went back up, touched the 200 moving average, and went down. Okay, so you can see from the RSI, so it's like both are on top. Okay, yeah, so this is the analysis. It's going if it follows the channel, it should at least go down 50, maybe not 50%, 30% maybe. It should go down to here, this area. Right, I'm looking at this area here. Okay, let's see, if I go down to the 5 minutes, this is how it looks in the 5. So it's struggling here at the 55 moving average. So it's making a bounce right here. It can go down to the 200 in the 5 minutes. So this is the next support. will go down here. Okay, it might struggle here or break, and then the take profit is here. So if I want to be safe, actually I already in 28 pips. So if I was trading at a mini lot, this would have been like about $25. If I was trading a lot, one big lot, full lot, it would have been $260, right? So I put a break even, so 12 pips would have been 120 in a full lot. 124. Okay, that was the full lot. So since I'm in a micro lot, it's just $1. A mini lot would be around $10-11. Okay, so now you can see the reaction. It's going up a bit. So because what is this now? 5 minutes. So in the 5 minutes chart, there's a small uptrend here. Okay, I'm looking at small uptrend here. Yeah, because it's touching the support here. It might go back and retest this area. Or not. So yes, as traders, you have to look at probabilities. So there's a probability that it will go back. If it breaks this high, this high of this candle, so it might move up some more. If the next candle breaks this area, so this is now, here's a small support. So it's a small support based on the moving average, the 55. So it's in a support area right now. Also because of these candles here, it's in a support area. The next target is here. It's another support. Let me just put a, so it's a support based on the moving 200 moving average. So it might bounce here just before support. If it goes down, it might bounce here. So now we're looking at two supports. So there's a probability it will go back up. So for the sake of observing, let's just play this out. Right now 22 pips. So once it stops here, it will be 12 pips. Okay. Anyway, I already made my 40 pips. So it's $4. So on 1,000 account, that is 4%. Oh no, 0.4%. Right? Let's go. Let's look at the. Let's compute. Okay, I have my calculator here. So $1,000. $1,000 times 4%. 4% is 0.4. Okay, so wait, $1,000 plus 4%. Hold on. What did I press? $1,000 plus 4% is $40. Okay, so basically my $4 is 0.04 0.04%. Okay, so right now I need to somehow figure out how to make 1%. So 1% is $10, right? So right now I have 156 plus 1% is $11. So I made less than 1%, right? $4 is less than 1%. Okay, so this is the goal for next time. If I want to make 1% of my $1,000, I need to make at least $12, right? That's how we compute it. Okay, so right now it broke that small support there. So now it went to the next moving average. So I am speculating that this will bounce here again, or it might break it and then bounce it until here. So it might go down until here maybe, or here at 1.05 and then bounce. So what I can do is I'll move my stop loss a little bit more. So now I have $17, 17 pips. So I move it down here. So that means if it breaks, so yeah, you can see now the 200 moving average. Okay, it's bouncing here. So it might bounce there for a while. Either it will break or it will reverse. So I'm already securing 17 pips, which is just $1. So 1.72 plus 470. How much is that? So that is again 172 plus, oh wait, let me reset this first. 1.72 plus 476. So that's $6, still less than 1%, right? Okay, so you can see now how powerful a moving average is. So it rejected here because there are times I think it's good to take profit this here in this especially in the 200 moving average. There are times where it will break, but many times it will not break. It will bounce on the moving average. So you can see now it bounced and went back above the small support here, right? So it went down and then went back up. So because there's a small also upward trend line, there is a possibility it can continue up. So it might take out my stop loss at this area. So let's see how it works. Okay, let me just I'm just going to check the okay, so far we're in a consolidation. So what we're waiting for is either to break this or to break downwards to continue. Okay, so just a small explanation for those who are not familiar with Forex or into like buying stocks. These are like contracts, CFDs, contracts for difference, I think. Yeah, so you have money in your trading account, and you can basically sell. So sell at the top, and when it goes down, you'll be making profit. So right now I sold at the top, and now it's making profit down. Right now so now I'm already 30 pips up. Okay, but it's these are floating pips. So I have a net of $2.96. So this is taking the commission. There's a commission right here, a broker commission, and there's a spread. So the spread, usually for euro, it's very low spread. I think it's about 0.8 pips for the spread. Other brokers have different spreads, so this one is in IC markets. It's the spread is quite low. So, but the spread is low, but the commissions is here 0.03. Sorry. Okay, excuse me, I just had to cough. Okay, so you see it now, it broke again the small support over here. So it's going to test again the 200 moving average. So let's watch and see. Let's look at the new auto chartist. Actually, I think this was the same one. Okay, so this is the one in the 15-minute interval. So here, so basically, yeah, the target is where we put our target also, the take profit. So that's the same target here in the auto chartist. So if you want to use auto chartist, it's inbuilt in CTrader. Some of you are used to MetaTrader. I also use MetaTrader. There's also there's also auto chartist in this other broker. This is Atos Markets. So this one also has auto chartist over here. In CTrader, you can see auto chartist is inbuilt into the platform, so you don't need to actually install it separately. It's already inbuilt. You can also have news and the calendar built into CTrader. It's quite a good trading platform. A lot of traders use TradingView. I also have Trading, but I'm not used to analyzing in TradingView because sometimes the liquidity providers, you have either Oanda or FX Forex FXM something. There are different liquidity providers. So it's still good. I'm not used to just not used to analyzing here. I Maybe in the future we can do some analysis in TradingView.